Okay, we're back with another Sportster build. I know. Why would I ever build another Sportster? So I got the random idea to build a Stunt Sportster, which is basically a street Sportster that's going to be super stripped down and made to do wheelies. And I'm terrible at burnout, so maybe I'll learn how to do burnout, but I can wheelie pretty decent. I noticed a bunch of stunt guys buying parts from my site, so I figured I might as well build a stunt bike and try to build like what I think is like a factory one, like a Rusty Butcher factory edition stunt bike. So I have some really cool ideas. We're gonna do some things out of the norm, probably from what the stunt guys normally do. Let's see, this thing has 14,400 miles, Cherry 883R. This thing's beautiful. There's one dent on the tank. Other than that, it's just how it came from the showroom. This is my favorite bike to start a build with. Reason being, you can sell this front end for a lot of money if you don't use it. You could sell the mag wheels for a lot of money if you don't use them. I don't care for mags. Aside from that, it has a black motor. So black motor is the easiest thing to start with because I hate painting my motors. But super badass bike. We're gonna build this thing rad. We're gonna strip this thing all the way down. I'm gonna rip it apart, this beautiful 883R, and we're gonna Rusty Butcher it out. I got some cool ideas, some parts already in the works. We're gonna make some parts. We're gonna hit up some of our sponsors for parts, obviously. And then we're gonna ride the shit out of this thing. Yeah, we'll document the whole build. I'll show you guys how this thing wheelies bone stock, and then once it's done, we'll progress with the crazier bike and the wheelies, how that one works out. So stay tuned, and welcome to another Sportster build from Mark. And this might be like, I don't even know, number 22, maybe. I have problems, I know. Can you say microphone?
Microphone.
Can you say it like this? You gotta hold it. Say microphone. Can you say it? Go like this. Hello? It's a microphone.
Yeah, microphone.
My filmer's dumb. Filming primary side like a chump. Fired. Alright, so we're gonna do some wheelies with a bone stock 883R. These things are pretty damn slow stock. It's got a belt drive, stock suspension, literally everything on this thing stock. I'll show you guys what it's like to wheelie this thing. It's probably got like a super hard original tire. Definitely worst case scenario to start wheeling, but it does wheelie it if you can have a little bit of skill. But yeah, so I'll show you guys what that looks like right now. Almost. I tricked you guys. So the one thing you got to do when you do a wheelie on a stock bike is dump the clutch, and you literally got to slam your fat ass into this seat as hard as you can to get that thing up. Let's try that. It's like this bike's so slow to get it up. We need some different gearing for sure. Who's ready to see this thing get torn apart? 1 hour. It's the goal. What time is it? 6:36. Tear this bitch apart. I better be quick. I've done this 1,000 times. Seat. Done. Check. Check it off the list. Just kidding. Calm down. Do I need a longer extension? Maybe. Come on. There we go. So you take the blinkers off. Just yank them. All right, we're gonna make trash pile and a keep pile. The keep stuff I'll sell. Everything else is junk. Normally these would be trash, But I'm gonna send these to my designer and I'm gonna try to make some aluminum ones that are cool. Trash pile. That pile is gonna get big too. I'm gonna try to put tools away as I'm using them for once. Bolt was kind of loose. It's always good when the axle bolts are loose.
Wheelies and burnout, smoke in the sky. Sportster 883 are gonna ride till it dies. Wrenching his fast, shirt with his name. Rusty butcher builds a wild, never same.
Thanks off. I have 2 rubber mallets and they're both missing. Throw these away. Trash mags. I don't care what any Dyna nerds say. Mags are cool. They're not. They're like a billion fucking pounds. Dumb. I always become such a good welder as soon as I start taking off a battery. If your 10 mil doesn't have sparks on it, did you really work on the bike? Bet you have soft hands. That sounds good. Just take that camera over to the fridge and get a Frosty 805 for me.
Living the life with the Sportster on.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you. Cheers. They're so good when they're cold.
From busted bolts to a beast reborn, every ride's a storm till the rubber's warm.
It's torn down. Where are we at? 7:18. What time did we start?
6:36.
Still got time.
Kickstand up, throttle wide open, front tire rising, no words spoken. From garage floor to the asphalt stage, rusty butchers riding stunts on the page. Wheelies and burnout, smoke in the sky.
Time. How'd I do?
7:39.
Well, when did we start?
6:36.
So,
Hour 3 minutes.
hour 3 minutes. It's pretty good. Normally when I do this, I don't take the whole motor out too. Normally I just start with the motor in. Hour 3 minutes. She's down, boys. So I didn't even go over the details on this thing. A little bit of the details. 2003 883R, 14,500 miles or something. I got this for 2,500 bucks. The reason why I start with 883Rs now is because I got smart about this. So I don't really use the wheels, the front end, and a lot of the parts on this bike. So that front end now is like $1,000 to resell. Those mags, they're sealed bearings, and all the Dyna nerds want those. That's, if they're clean, 800 bucks. If I powder coat them, they're more. Just on those 2 parts alone, that's $1,800 back. You could sell the Speedo, you could sell the seat, the tins, that pipe's $500. So this bike basically is free in the end if I sell off all these parts. Aside from the black motor, that is another perk to start with an 883R. Even if you spend $3 grand on one, a little bit more, you'll make your money back if you get a clean one. So this motor is awesome. It's super clean. Look at it. Just already texture black. The only thing I'm going to change for this, like I did on the last build, is we're going to change this primary gear. We're going to drop that. So we're going to have a little bit more low end if we drop this primary gear. So that's one of the little tricks that I'm going to do on this thing. I'm going to cut off a bunch of stuff on the frame. I'm going to run, I have it on the Nightster right now, the 2025 Nightster I'm building with the Harley stuff. The Olin's 43 mil front end I put on there is going on this. So we're going to have a super gnarly Olin's, very expensive front end. It's going to have a radial caliper, huge Brembo caliper brake on there. Check this thing out. So I'm going to be running this 4-piston giant Brembo caliper, and then this is the front end that's going on there. It's got 2-inch drop trees. It's so much lighter than the stock front end, so much lighter. That's all good shit. Again, I'm going to run this thing bone stock 883. I'm not going to touch it until later. I might play with cams and go do a video later on about cams, but I'm going to show you guys this bone stock 883 is going to rip. We got more coming up. We're going to make some cool stunt parts. Probably going to develop a crash bar, some shock sliders, just little things for the website. This will get the Rusty Butcher race harness, the skid plate, the oil plug. Dude by the Instagram of Welding Imagineer makes these super bitchin' aluminum. This thing's light as hell. Light. Aluminum oil tanks that I had this thing, and I'm waiting on. I need to get one more bung. I'm gonna throw this thing on there. So this is gonna be super bitchin'. It has a spot for an anti-gravity battery. I'm gonna run an 801 super lightweight battery on there. We're gonna make this thing super performance. I know there's a bunch of dudes who've built stunt bikes, and I'm sure they're great. I've never built one. I've never really paid attention to them. This is gonna be my rendition of what I think a stunt bike should be like. I think it's gonna be fun. And then I ordered Racetech suspension. So we reached out to Racetech. I got super bitchin' wheels gonna be made. White hubs as always. XL spoke rims, because mags are dumb. It's gonna be 16-inch 16 by 3 rear XL rim, front 19.2, aluminum bitchin' black XLs. So that's pretty badass. And you know, it's gonna look like all my other bikes. You guys just ever drive around and listen to your own songs about yourself? If y'all didn't catch it, I dropped an album on Spotify. It's a banger. Now we're building shit the old-fashioned way. By hand. This is old-timey shit. All you youngsters don't even know what this is. It's called a ratchet. Your guys' definition of ratchet's a lot different these days. So, one thing I have a pet peeve on, every time I build a bike, I have to cut this cam cover. As you can see right here, there's a straight line, a little squirgly. I don't know what I'm trying to do, so we're gonna go with the squirgly. And then you can cut right here, and then around this thing in a flat line. So, cutting this with a angle grinder sucks. You can do it. It's super messy. I bought a Harbor Freight bandsaw, so we're gonna use that. You have to take this off, and then we're ready to cut. All right. £1 pound, 2.5 ounces, or 2.2 ounces. 1 pound of weight savings. All that shit adds up. Sick, brother. Brothers of Steel. That shit looks so much better. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'll just tape this off real quick and spray this in the bottom with some truck bed liner, and it'll be fine. Just don't need to be no fancy show queen. All right, brothers, it's ready. Shout out to Heatwave. I should probably upgrade my don't die from the grinder shades. I've lost an arm, so this one's actually longer for some reason. Shout out Heatwave. Hook your boy up again though. Got a bit of funny clip right now. If I walked back in and I didn't have any shorts on, it was just assless. Damn. So on the off-road stuff, I forget the number. It's probably like 5 to 10 pounds worth of stuff I cut off. This, it's just a bunch of small tabs. Not as much, but 0.7, almost a pound, half pound, a little over half pound. So probably about total 2 pounds weight savings of all the stuff I've cut off, will cut off. So my neighbor helps me out on all my welding because I don't know how to weld. So he's gonna come over today sometime and weld this up. Damn, that thing goes on there pretty good. So the Instagram Welding Imagineer, it's like welding_Imagineer. He made this oil tank, which is super badass, and sent it to me. They're made out of aluminum. I'm gonna have to do some fender cutting to get it to work in here. And then you weld on the top and fits an anti-gravity battery in there, and it's super lightweight. XL drop back butcher knee knocker dude 69. Is that how stunt dudes do it? Poor bike. It was just rotting away in someone's house, thinking it was gonna have a cherry life. Now she's stripped, naked, and I grinded on her a lot. So. In the arms of an angel. Really good for the bearings. Damn, that thing was dry. All right, that's all I can do. So we're gonna wait on a recluse. We're gonna drop the primary gear, so I'm gonna order that, and then that's going to powder coat on Monday. So I'll have that back Tuesday, because my powder coater is awesome. Shout out Cook's Powder Coating in Tennessee. White and black, obviously. Motor's blacked out. I gotta get some truck bed liner for the side of the case. Start slapping it back together. I got all my parts here. We got Rusty Butcher wiring harness. I got ignition on order. I got my dirt bike throttle kit, so we'll put that on there. ASV clutch lever, chain adjusters, slider, cover, sprocket cover, and a rear hub. So it's all ready to go. All right, I made a big mess in the shop. That's it for this episode. I tried to explain the bike that we got and then the full teardown. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks, I'll have a new build all the way up to the finish, and then we can ride it and all that. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions on what I'm gonna do or what you wanna do, shoot them in the comments. Hope you guys like this. Sorry to everyone who's sad that I destroyed that 83R. It is what it is. That's what we do here. And we'll see you guys on the next one.